making shots.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having me.
They're a really good team.
I know you guys have some questions, but I'll give you the meat and potatoes of our season so far, our schedule, and our team. Finish before the break at 3-1, playing 4 road games. We felt very good about where we were at and what we had accomplished in the first month. And then, we had some time off, 5 days off for Christmas break, which we love. I know some coaches like to play over break. We think it's very important for our guys to be able to go and spend a few days with their family, to go enjoy Christmas with their family. So every year we take 4 or 5 days off, which, like I said, we think that's great that we're able to do that. And then we came back and we practiced for a week before we played Pierre last Saturday. And as Coach Moore said, Pierre's another really good team. Their point guard Severn and their big guy Kaiser, those guys have been playing since they were freshmen. They were on the team with Hansen and Severn that won a state title. Those guys were freshmen playing in the rotation on that team that won a state championship for Pierre a few years ago. So those guys are really good. Again, we're really happy with the way we competed in that game and how hard the kids played, but we were very disappointed in the outcome. We had built up a nice 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, doing some really nice things. And not to take anything away from Pierre, but quite honestly, we gave that game away. We had a lot of empty possessions in the fourth quarter. And then Pierre scored 18 points in the fourth quarter, which number 1 is too many. And then number 2, 14 of their 18 points came on second chances. So just like I said, very disappointing that we were let one slip away in our gym against a very good team. That would have been a really nice win to be able to get Pierre. So that was disappointing. So we're 3-2 right now. Again, happy with where we're at as a team, but we also know there's a long ways to go. And like Scott said, the AA basketball for boys, I think, is very competitive this year. The ESD, in my opinion, is as good as it's been since I've been in Yankton. Watertown, Pierre, Aberdeen was picked to win the conference almost unanimously by the coaches, and I think they got 3 losses in the conference. We're 3-2 overall, 2-2 in the league. I don't know how many games we're going to win going forward, or how good we're going to be if we're going to get state tournament or anything like that. But what I do know is we have great kids. We really do. And it starts with our seniors. They're great leaders. They're great kids on the basketball court. They're great kids in the classroom. They're great kids in the community. And when you have great kids and you have great seniors, you got a chance to be good. And that's what we tell our guys, because that's what we believe. And you can tell that that's filtering down to the younger guys in the program too, that they look up to, Tanner and Reed and all of our seniors, not only because they're good at basketball, but of how coachable they are, of what they do in the classroom and other things they do in our school and our community. And as long as we can keep that going, we think we can be competitive year in and year out and have a good basketball program. With that, I guess that's all I had, and I'll open up to questions. Scott?
Don't you have a 7th grader too?
We do. Wow, 1 7th grader, yes. Obviously, Matthew Moore's, we moved up. And just to be clear, first of all, this was the decision that I made based on a few things that was supported by administration. The AD knows him a little bit. He was okay, but that is important, because I think in a situation like that, to have the parents, whenever you're moving a kid from the middle school to the high school, the parents need to be on board with it. That was the first thing. And then it was, Dr. Kendall is here, and because of the dynamics of the situation, he played a huge role in that process as well, in the decision. Just because, RAD is also the dad. So, and there was a lot of people that put in a lot of work to make the decision that we did. It wasn't a decision we made lightly, or a decision that we made overnight, or anything like that. There was a lot of time and a lot of thought put into it. But to be clear, it was ultimately my decision that was supported by administration and the school board.